let's talk about some general navigation control for RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic on Nintendo Switch. Right joystick is going to move you around the park. Pan and scan, can move around as much as you like, works pretty well. However, if you hold ZL and press right on the joystick, you're going to rotate the camera 90 degrees. Left on the joystick will be counterclockwise. And this is going to do the same action as what's achieved by pressing these arrow keys up in the top right. But the hotkeys, or shortcuts as we'll call them, ZL plus right or left on the joystick, is going to allow you to do that much faster. Similarly, you can zoom in or out by holding ZL and pressing back on the joystick, or down to zoom out, or forward on the joystick, or up to zoom in. And you can zoom in quite a bit. There's 7 zoom levels: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you can zoom out quite a ways. Zoom in and zoom out by holding ZL. And then pressing the left joystick will go to any notifications. So if you have something that pops up, something happens, ride crashes, what have you, and you want to zip straight to that option, you can press the left joystick. To select any object, like say this entrance or this haunted house, you can move the cursor over it and press the A button. So pressing the A button will bring up this menu, and then I can hold A to select that and move that menu around. And this just helps me navigate the space a little bit better. Then if I want to hold A, I can get a zoomed in magnifying glass style look at things. And this is great if I want to make sure that I'm, like, say, right over these lampposts because I want to delete them. Holding A to zoom in on these items just gives me a little bit more precision and control over those actions. So I'm holding A and I'm using the left stick to magnify that space. Then if I want to, say, bulldoze those lamps, I can hold B, and that'll give me the bulldoze preview and show me what it is that I'm trying to remove. Now let's say if I don't want that, I can either move off of that space and let go, or I can press ZL to cancel that hold action just the same. Last, if I want to pick up any of these guests, I can get my cursor over one of them. I can hold the right ZR button, and I can simply pick up that guest and put them wherever I'd like. So if you find yourself with a guest suffering in the water, or if you're just that type of player that wants to drop one of your lovely patrons into the splash, ZR is going to get that job done for you. Let's talk through some simple menu interactions with controls. First, I'm going to go up to the park menu. Pressing the X button will get me up to the park menu. And then pressing the A button will simply select any of those options and bring up the All Guests menu. Then I can use the D-pad to move the cursor instantly to some important places. This would include places like the close button, or say the actions drop down, or even the summarize lists of guests tab. I can press the A button, and that'll allow me to quickly move through these options using the D-pad as a controller, along with the A button or B button there. I can close any of these windows simply by pressing the B button. And as I mentioned before, I can snap my pointer to just about any of these tabs, no matter what menu I'm looking at. So that way, if I want to hire this handyman, I can select that, and I can even hold A and move this window around if I want to move through the various options. I can even sack this guy if I'd like, just using the D-pad controller and the A button. In many of these menus, I have availability to scroll using the right joystick, so either up or down, left or right. And a good example of this is pressing the minus key to bring up the options window. With this window open, I can use the joystick to move up and down through these menus, but I can also use the D-pad if I just really want to select these in more of a traditional way. So there you have it, a few controller-driven interactions with the menus for RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic on Nintendo Switch.